My name's Mike Hughes. I'm the creative director, one of the creative directors here at Love. I run the London office, which we've just opened 3 months ago. My main job is to oversee creative output for the agency. The relationship, I think, has been with Love for almost 3 years with Johnnie Walker. I think some of the initial conversations we were having was a pitch for something that was happening out in Asia. And it was how to create luxury experiences and take mentoring and experiences of Johnnie Walker to the next level. And subsequently we won that pitch and grew the business and clients in different countries. Blue Label is one of those liquids that's made up from it's a very rare liquid, and it's only 1 in 10,000 casks are actually hand selected to make the liquid. So there's lots of rejections of what goes into it. It's made up of the finest casks. So it's about bringing that insight to life, this 1 in 10,000, and how we kind of embody what is, I guess, the character of Blue Label spirit and capture that in a TV commercial. The tiger's coloration of 1 in 10,000 is basically exactly the same as the liquid story. It's thought that the coloration only occurs in 1 in 10,000. It was then, how do you make a commercial with a white tiger, and how do you make it feel quite luxury? And I guess the normal response to creating a TV commercial is to go to TV commercial directors and to kind of get treatments in, but we didn't really want that sort of response. We wanted it to feel quite luxurious, and we wanted it to have an emotional impact. So we started looking at potential filmmakers and more music video directors, so the concepts and how we execute that is a bit more unusual. As soon as the project went forward after treatment stage, we decided, because we looked at options, is the tiger going to be CGI, and it never felt right. So part of the challenge and the task was then how do you use a real white tiger and kind of have control of it. We weren't even sure if it was possible to kind of train a white tiger, and how many there are and where are they. So the next stage was, from the treatments, was just we decided that the backdrop for this was going to be Shanghai. And because the logistics of taking the tiger over there and let it roam the streets was pretty much impossible, we knew we were going to have to kind of composite the two together. So once we went to Shanghai, we figured out the locations and the kind of basic architecture, if you like, landscape. We then worked that out and then recreated a similar set, if you like, for basic props. Things like stairs to walk up and kind of bollard shapes to walk around. And it was literally just knowing what the choreography would be of the tiger when we were in Shanghai, and we were choosing these locations, which way the tiger was going to kind of walk, whether it was going to come through doorways, whether it was going to be reflected in kind of ceiling mirrors. We worked all of that out, and then once we got back to London, it was then a case of shooting all of that so it could be composited together. It was quite funny walking around Shanghai, because it's, when you watch the film back, a lot of the city seems empty, which wasn't the case. There was obviously large crowds looming around every corner. And they were all kind of inquisitive to what we were doing, and I think seeing an enormous film crew and then a white teddy bear, lined up for shots was caused a lot of curiosity. I think without that white teddy bear, though, I think we would have been lost in terms of how we choreographed this thing. It really helped us.